Hello students, today is our practical number 4 chain triangulation survey. In last practical already we will discussed about various instruments used in surveying. Everything, chain, tape, ranging rod, ranging pole, pegs, optical square, cross top, plumb bob, etc. we will discuss in last lecture. Now today we will see how exactly we are doing surveying in the field. Surveying means what? Surveying means measurement of a distance in a horizontal plane. Surveying, it is the art of determining relative positions of different points on the surface of earth in order that the plan or map can be related. सर्वेइंग करत असताना आपल्याला नुसतं सर्वे करायचं नाही आहे, तर त्या फॉर एक्झाम्पल वी आर डुईंग द सर्वे ऑफ दिस प्लॉट अँड वी मस्ट नो द डिस्टन्स, लेंथ, width, as well as what is there. For example, here there is a temple, then where that temple is there, where that greenhouse is there, where there is a farmhouse, etc. All that points it should be marked here with measurement, and the operations are carried out in a horizontal plane. That's why it is called as a surveying. Already we will discuss what is the object of surveying. The object of surveying is preparation of plan and map. This one is the object of surveying. म्हणजे आपल्याला सर्वे नुसार करायचा नाही आहे, तर त्याचा प्लॅनसुद्धा तयार करायचा आहे. आपण घर बांधायचं असलं की प्लॅन तयार करतो. इंडियाचा मॅप आहे, वर्ल्डचा मॅप आहे. मीन्स द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ सर्वेइंग इज प्रिपरेशन ऑफ plan and map. Already we will discuss about that in last lecture. If the scale is small, then it is called as a plan. Okay. Now in this practical we will do the survey by different methods. Firstly, we will discuss about what is the principle of surveying. The principle of surveying is to work from whole to part. म्हणजे आपल्याला आहे तसा पूर्णचा पूर्ण एरिया मोजायचा नाही आहे, तर तो एरिया आपल्याला छोट्या छोट्या फिगर्समध्ये डिव्हाइड करून मोजायचा. मग जर आपण पूर्ण एरिया ट्रायंगल्समध्ये डिव्हाइड केला, तर त्या मेथडला काय म्हणणार आहोत आपण? ट्रायंगुलेशन मेथड. बिकॉज द होल एरिया इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू triangles, and if the triangles are larger, then again divide that triangles into sub triangles. And this one is the principle of surveying, to work from whole to part. मग हा छोटा छोटा एरिया जेव्हा आपण मोजू तेव्हा एरर्स कमी येतात, and to avoid that errors we should divide the area into parts to work from whole to part. This one is the principle of surveying. Now land survey are made to secure data for exact description of the boundaries of a piece of land to determine its area, to secure necessary data for making a plan to re-establish the boundaries of a piece of land which has been previously surveyed, and to divide piece of land into number of units. There are two general methods of land surveying. First is a triangulation method and second is a traversing method. In triangulation method, the area is divided into triangles likewise also. Maybe some irregular triangles are also. If the area is like this, if the irregular piece of land is there, then also we can able to convert that areas into triangles likewise also. Triangle 1, 2, 3. This one is irregular area. We also divide that area into triangles likewise. Now, triangulation survey, it is divided into two types: triangulation method of survey and traversing. Triangulation means the line of survey which forms a network of triangles in which system the area is divided into simple geometrical figures. The work is carried out by its measurement length of each side of the triangle and then put that length, make a table and prepare serial number like a table, observation table, serial number, line and distance, and put the distances there and then calculate the area in triangulation method. And in traversing, a traverse survey is one in which framework consists of series of connecting lines. The length and direction are measured by chain or tape with angular instruments, means their angle is also measured there with the help of angular measurement. It is classified into open traverse and closed traverse. Now, open traverse means what? For example, this one is your starting point, station A, and we are going to the end point Z. Means starting point and end point are different, then it is called as open traverse. But if the starting point and end point match to each other, then it is called as a closed traverse. For example, we are starting from the station A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and we are again coming to the starting point. When starting point and end point are the same, then it is called as a closed traverse. Now, traversing is a survey in which framework consists of a series of connecting lines. The length and direction are measured by chain or tape and with an angular instrument respectively. It is classified as open traverse and closed traverse. Then what do you mean by open traverse? It consists of series of lines but not returning to the starting point. It does not start and end at the points whose position on the plan are known. And in closed traverse, it is said to be closed traverse which make a closed circuit, and here the starting point and end point are the same. Means when we return to the original position and forms a closed polygon, then it is called as a closed traverse. See here the diagrams. This one is open traverse, this one is a closed traverse, because your starting point is A, we are going to B, C, D, again comes to A. But here we are starting from A, B, C, D. Means starting point and end point are different. That's why it is open traverse and this one is closed traverse. Now, the principle of chain surveying is triangulation. It is the simplest kind of surveying in which the sides of various triangles are measured directly in the field. Field survey by triangulation method. The principle of triangulation is a survey in which given field or area is divided into number of suitable triangles and the measurement of all the sides of the triangle is done is known as a triangulation survey. Triangle is only a plain geometrical figure knowing the three sides of which we can be plotted exactly in size and shape. No angular measurement is required. For this survey, field must be accessible and vision prestation. Means we are able to go there for measurement. There may not be some obstruction in between that, like a river, like a hill. All points are visible as well as accessible. Then we are doing the chain survey. Now, what are the instruments needed for chain survey? There is a need of chain, any type of chain, tape, ranging rods, arrows and drawing material. Now, in that you should take your own field, your own area, maybe in front of your house. You should select that area and you should do that practical at your home and submit to me फॉर दॅट पर्पज यू शुड टेक युअर फील्ड मे बी स्मॉल. छोटं असलं तरी चालेल. तुम्हाला छोटीशी जागा घ्यायची. तुमच्याकडे रेंजिंग रॉड नाही आहेत मला माहिती आहे. यू शुड टेक वुडन प्लॅंक अँड फिक्स द बाउंड्रीज ऑफ युअर फील्ड and it is called as a station. Station is denoted by capital letter A, B, C and D. And this one is your north direction. North direction should be at the top. तुम्ही उत्तरेकडे तोंड करून उभं राहायचं आहे. उत्तर दिशेला तोंड करून उभं राहायचं आहे. एक रफ प्लॅन तयार करायचा आहे पेपरवर. त्यासाठी तुम्ही तुमच्या फील्डच्या बाउंड्रीज मार्क्स करायचे असतात रेंजिंग रॉडने. रेंजिंग रॉडचं काय फंक्शन आहे? टू फिक्स द बाउंड्रीज ऑफ द फील्ड. पण आत्ता तुमच्याकडे रेंजिंग रॉड घरी अवेलेबल नसतील तर तुम्ही वुडन प्लॅंकचा वापर करा आणि नॉर्थ दिशेला म्हणजे उत्तरेकडे तोंड करून उभे राहा. एक रफ कागद घ्या. त्या रफ कागदवर एक रफ प्लॅन तयार करा. एक चारही बाजू म्हणजे 4 कॉर्नर्स तुम्ही सिलेक्ट करा. तिथं वुडन प्लॅंक्स फिक्स करा. अँड दीज आर युअर मेन स्टेशन. त्याला काय म्हणणार आहोत आपण? मेन स्टेशन. अशा पद्धतीने मेन स्टेशन रफ त्याचा प्लॅन तयार करा. रफ प्लॅन तयार करा आणि मेन स्टेशन आपण कॅपिटल लेटरने दाखवतो. मेन स्टेशन्स आर डिनोटेड बाय कॅपिटल लेटर A, B, C, D. नाव टेक द बेस लाईन. बेस लाईन म्हणजे काय? सेंटरमधून पास होणारी लॉंगेस्ट लाईन. द लॉंगेस्ट लाईन passing through the center of your work, it is called as a base line. Maybe this one is a base line or maybe this one. AC is base line or BD is base line. Which is longest? If both are same, then both are the base line. Okay, is it clear to you? North direction. Then fix the boundaries of your field with the help of wooden planks or ranging rod and give the name to that station A, B, C, D. Then from the center of your work, whatever the line which is passing, it is called as a base line. Take that base line, find out the center O. Okay, and what is the definition of baseline? Baseline is the longest line passing through the center of your work. Maybe AC it is baseline or BD is baseline or both are baseline if the distances are same. Why we are taking the baseline? Baseline it is useful to locate the interior details. For example, this is your farmhouse. शेतामध्ये तुमचं फार्म हाऊस आहे ते तुम्हाला दाखवायचं आहे. मग ते ह्या सेंटरपासून एक्झॅक्टली कुठं आहे किंवा ह्या बेस लाईनपासून परपेंडिक्युलर टाकायचं आहे आपल्याला आणि ते परपेंडिक्युलर टाकून हे डिस्टन्स मोजायचं आहे आणि स्केल घेऊन ते लिहायचं आहे. स्केल मीन्स व्हॉट? इफ द 1 meter on the ground is equal to 1 centimeter on the paper. For example, if you are taking too long distance, then take 10 meter on a ground equal to 1 centimeter on the paper. Likewise, is it clear? Likewise, you should take the scale and measure and draw it. Okay, right. Now what is the procedure? We will follow that procedure. Erect the ranging rod, maybe whatever available material at your house. Erect that material at all the 4 corners of the field. Prepare rough figure of a field on your page by considering the north direction and divide into number of triangles. If we are taking the baseline from the center, then automatically there is a triangle 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the angle a suitable triangle is that in which no angle is too acute or too obtuse, that is not less than 30 degree and not more than 110-20 degree. अंदाजे तुम्हाला घ्यायचे अँगल्स की ते खूप लहानही नको व्हायला आणि खूप जास्तही नको व्हायला. It should not be too acute or too obtuse. Means that is not less than 30 degree and not more than 120 degree. By direct ranging, measure the length of all the sides of the triangle. means measure the side AB, CD, length of this baseline, then measure AO, BO, AO, BDO, AD, DO, CO, CD, CB, BO, CO, like that. Then at the last you should measure the distance from the center up to the apex of the triangle OO dash, and it is called as a check line. It will check the accuracy of your work when you should plot that work on the paper. Then for checking the accuracy of the work there is a check line. You should take the check line OO dash. By direct ranging the length of all sides of the triangle, you should note down. Then prepare such observation table, serial number, line, length in meter and remark. Now how to take the observation? For example, this is A, B, C, D, and this one is your O. Then you should take the distance first. AB, BC, CD and AD. Then take AO, BO, CO, DO and last OO dash. OO dash. Prepare number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, and take the length with tape. You may use the tape at your home because chain is not available at your home. That's why measure the distance with the tape and put that distance on this table. And in remark, if the line is longest, then write down the line is baseline and OO dash is a check line. You should write in that remark check line and baseline. Okay. Now plotting. How to plot? For that purpose, we should take this graph paper, put here the scale, show the north direction, scale 1 centimeter equal to, for example, 5 meter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meter, whatever it may be. Then plot the line AB with scale. And whatever the distance AO distance you should take in a compass and take that distance with the help of scale and then make the arc there. Then take the arc there. Then mark this CO, AB, C, D with the help of scale. Then take the distance DO, make a arc, then join that lines and it is called as your graph. This one is your plan, and at the last you should measure this check line OO dash. It should match with the distance taken in the field. फील्डवर जे डिस्टन्स तुम्ही घेतलं होतं त्याच्याशी ही OO dash line जर मॅच होत असेल तर युअर प्लॅन इज करेक्ट. ओके. Select a suitable scale for preparation of a plan, taking into consideration the size of a paper and field measurement. With the selected scale, plot one side of a triangle with the same scale. Draw 2 arcs by the compass. Take that distance in a compass and make the arc. Okay. Then remaining side you should measure, draw with the help of scale, and then again A, B, C, D you should mark with a scale and take the distance AO, BO in compass, DO in compass, use the arc, then CO in compass, make the arc, and at the last all point you should connect, and at the last you should measure the check line OO dash. Now construct next triangular portion by taking a suitable side of this triangle by the same procedure. In this way, plot all the triangular areas. After plotting all the triangular areas, plan of the field is obtained. This one is the plan of the field. Then how to do the calculations? For calculation, for example, this one is your area A, B, C, D. You should mark it, And how to draw the, for example, this one is your triangle AOB. Then how to calculate? By semi-perimeter formula, under root S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. And what is S? S equal to A plus B plus C divided by 2. A means what? This AB distance is A, BO distance is B, and CO distance is C. Means the sides of the triangle are A, B, C. These are the sides of the triangle. Put the dimension there. For example, this side AO, AO is 5 meter, BO is 6 meter, and AB is 7 meter. Then what is ABC? ABC means 7 plus 5 plus 6 divided by 2. Then we will get the value of S. Put that values in a formula and calculate the area by the formula S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Then it will be the area of your field. ABC means the three sides of the triangle. The sum of all triangular areas is equal to the total area of the field. Likewise, already here given, this one is triangle, the side it is given, put the sides here, put the distance of the sides A, B, C here, calculate the value of S, then put that value S in here and calculate the total area of the field. Likewise, you may divide the total areas into triangles like with triangle 1, triangle 2, triangle 3. Maybe 3 triangle, maybe 4 triangle. Like the area is then there are 4 triangle. In this diagram there are 3 triangles likewise. Then at the last you should write down here name of the triangle. For example, this is your area A, B, C, D. Then how many triangles are there? AOB, BOC, COD, AOD. Calculate the areas of all triangle, then addition of all the areas equal to the total area of your field. Okay, thank you.